As a founder, an unexpected challenge you faced?
I think I kind of mentioned it before, is I didn't really appreciate going into it sort of, and it's sort of, oh, woe is me, how sad is it is. As a founder, it's lonely. You kind of hear these top CEOs, it's lonely at the top. But from that point of view, that's kind of been we'll call it a challenge, my biggest challenge, but probably the biggest surprise is the day-to-day. I think if I were to do it again, the idea of having a co-founder, having someone to kind of do the day-to-day operations, or having just sort of sounding boards, someone to bounce ideas off, because like I say, I have a very, very busy brain, and we're always constantly thinking about the business and the company and the programs and what's next, and lots of ideas. And sometimes kind of my poor wife or my friends who aren't directly related to the business kind of have to sit there and listen to a lot of the rubbish that I spout in terms of what we want to be doing, what's next. So that for me has probably been the biggest challenge. And also I think having someone working closely alongside there's a level of accountability. And the challenge for me really has been, as driven as I am, if I don't do it, it doesn't get done. 9 times out of 10 we will do it, it does get done, but it's kind of those days where you maybe not be feeling your best, and you're like, well, if I don't do this today, it's not going to get done. So it's kind of sort of rolling your sleeves up and really getting stuck into that, where I think sometimes having a team or someone working alongside you at a level that can kind of hold you accountable, but also can be that sounding board in terms of your day-to-day grind, but also discussing strategy and kind of being that sort of voice of reason. That's a good idea, that's not a good idea, or kind of someone that you can kind of bang heads and argue with when you need to, for the good of the company really. So that's kind of been a challenge for us.